Well, good morning, my Librans. How are you cutie pies doing? It's a Saturday morning. It's a weekend. I hope you guys have fantastic plans. Going to see a movie. Do people still see a movie anymore in movie theater? I don't know. But I just hope you guys have some relaxing, great plans. Okay, Libras. I also want to say I am doing bonus reads tomorrow. Top 3 viewed highest signs. And also, if you're feeling my vibe and you like what I do, please feel free to like and subscribe. I really am appreciative, and I'm just appreciative. Every comment I do I do read, I try to comment, I just want people to know I do see it. I can't always like be there 24/7, but I really do see them. But yeah, I just really feel I'm just appreciative of you guys. Been doing this 11 months, just really appreciative of you guys. All right, general energy for my Librans. If you are a Libra, no Libra, feel like being a Libra. Well, Libras, I'm so glad you're here. And why I say that is you could be a Libra watching this. It could be your story. You could be a Pisces or a Leo watching this, or a Sagittarius watching this. It could still be your story. That's why cross-watching is impossible. Because people cross-watch thinking, well, I want to know what Libra's thinking. And then they're like, that dirty dog, that was me. Yeah, it is you. That's why you can't cross-watch. It's your story. Yeah, most likely the people that are low vibe, they're not really the main event, because this is more for people awakened. They're not awake. That's how I think it is. That's the reason. All right, this is for my Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. All right, general energy. And look at that. I forgot what was at the bottom of this deck already, but we have a Justice reverse here. What's below it? World reverse, the Magician. Cutting something out, you did. All right. Libra's like, I'm not getting screwed over anymore. All right, Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What are the collective messages for my Librans? What are the collective messages? There it is. What is it? Ooh, Star reverse, Aquarius energy. Not feeling something. Lack of hope in a situation. What is influencing the Star reverse? What's influencing the Star reverse? What's influencing it? 5 of Wands reverse. Maybe you realize what's been holding you back. If there's something you've been wanting to do, some of you Librans, if you're young enough, it could even be about going away to school or moving somewhere. But anyway, this is somebody who's had way too much power in your life. Somebody who likes to control and manipulate to get their needs met. 5 of Wands, but it's reverse. And I really feel what's influencing the Star reverse is you waking up to who's been affecting your life the way, and who's been trying to control your life. And that Star reverse honestly could even be somebody else saying, uh-oh, Libra's awake now. Libra knows the game. Yeah, Libra knows the game, and they're the ones, I really feel like you're the main event now. You're the game player. You're the one in charge. What's the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today, kids? What is it? What is it? Yeah, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a card, Cancerian energy. It's a card of feeling, it's actually a card of feeling apathy, but it felt like you were alone. Even if you lived with this person, it made you feel alone. They made you feel alone. And they made you feel not heard. And whatever you said wasn't worthy. And whatever you did wasn't good enough. You just felt like you weren't good enough. Could be a mother or a mother-in-law or a family member or a boss. It could be also a husband or a wife, sure. But it's just so deep and it's sad. I mean, look at the 4 of Cups. It just feels like you were alone to the point where you don't even try anymore. What's the past? What's the past for my Librans? What's the past for my Librans? What is it? The past. The Emperor reverse. Ooh, that's not good. I feel like they go together. Emperor reverse, because it could be not enacting in your own power, sure. But I feel like why you weren't enacting in your own power, because somebody liked to control your life. I mean, come on. That is a lot of control. And an Emperor reverse is somebody maybe in the past, and look at, I keep seeing her, this poor girl here, this High Priestess. Libra, this really feels like you had to bite your tongue. You had something to say, but these people just didn't want to hear it. You had dreams. These people didn't want to see you accomplish it. They made you feel alone. They made you feel unheard. They made you feel like whatever you had to say or do wasn't worthy. And so you kept yourself isolated. You kept yourself small. You kept yourself in the background. Because if they didn't see you, at least that was your form of peace. But where's the happiness? Because this high priestess, she knows a lot of stuff, but she keeps it all within. And Knight of Pentacles reverse is like you stop trying to give, because somebody had so much control over your future or your life or within your home. And here's the thing. This is you, 9 of Pentacles and King of Wands. Whew, this is getting me emotional. This 9 of Pentacles and King of Wands is your future, of the future you could have had, you could be having right now. I think they saw this, which is why they were an Emperor reverse. An Emperor reverse is somebody who is belligerent and very, very, it's like a bully. It's a bully energy. It's somebody who will be loud and obnoxious and say whatever they can to shut you up, because they know what you have to say is actually the one thing that everybody should hear. It's really too bad, because this is where you are. The King of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, you have a lot to give this world. You have a lot to get back from yourself. A stability, abundance, a passionate life. But it's like they didn't want to see that. So they kept you, made you feel small. They made you feel worthless. They made you feel minuscule. So at some point you quit trying. It's like the elephant. I know it's a cheesy little analogy, but an elephant at a circus, and they, you go to a circus and it's these huge elephants tied to a rope, to a little stake, and that elephant with a little bit of force can take that entire tent down if it wanted to. So you're like, why is that elephant not? Why does it just stay there? Why doesn't it run free? Because when it could fight and it tried to fight, when it was a baby, it was stuck to that post, and that rope was massive and the post was massive for its size, and it fought and it fought and it fought to no avail, to the point where it quit fighting for itself. 4 of Cups. And it quit speaking up for itself, the High Priestess, and it quit trying to do for itself, the 9 of Pentacles reverse, to the point where we have a King of Wands and a 9 of Pentacles, and you kept these dreams within you because it was just easier to go along, to get along. This is like, my ears are itching, my everything. Yeah, this is something. I don't know who this is for. If this is just an isolated event, I really hope it is. Okay, what is the near future here for my Virgos? 3 cards. Death reverse, the King of Cups, and the Emperor reverse. But then I felt this, 2 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. Look at these cards. Look at your cards here. King of Pentacles upright, the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, the female. We got the female and the male King of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. You know what I actually feel with this, Virgo? This is actually the energy you're going into. This energy, this is important. I want to go down. I know this isn't a bonus read, but I feel like this is sort of a bonus read, because the bonus reads, like I'll do tomorrow, would be a second arm. This would be your outcome. This is just near future. Because of this near future, this is your outcome. Let's just say this is in a month or 2. How do we get a Libra? Did I call you Virgo? I'm sorry. If I did, it was in my head for some reason. How did we get a Libra with so much balance? How did we get a Libra who was a star reverse into a 2 of Pentacles upright, which is your second hand moving? Everything's moving. Everything's going along with the plans. How did we get a Libra who broke free with your King of Swords? Your King of Swords and your Queen of Swords, and you are the Queen of Swords, but I don't even think your Queen of Swords is out. Your King of Swords is out. This is your masculine energy, even though it's a female king. So it could be for your female viewers out there. But this is still a masculine energy within yourself. You were, is it emasculated or demasculated? I think it's emasculated. I think you were emasculated even if you were a female or a male, right? But you're feminine, and like you hid your feminine energy. You hid it with this King of Wands and 9 of Pentacles because your masculine energy needed to take control to fight against this. And not that you actually have to fight this energy, Libra, but you have to fight for yourself. Even if you have to sneak away in a Seven of Swords away from this in the middle of the night on a train car somewhere. But this is your masculine energy coming out to play, because whatever was, see the star reverse where we started? It's reversed because you had dreams. You wanted to be something. And this is a King of Swords who took those stars and sewn them onto her. And so she never forgets that again. And so this is for other people to say, you're not taking these. These are now attached to me. My dreams are attached to me. My goals are attached to me. And I am seeing clearly what I need to do, which is now we have the Wheel of Fortune in between. We'll get to these cards. The Wheel of Fortune is the gears around your heart finally moving. This is you breaking free from a family situation. Because I think it was like this, and that kept you stuck. Because these people wouldn't give you oil if your life depended on it to get your gears moving. So now we're upright. Libra found an oil can. Libra's just like, you know what? If I don't help myself, I realize nobody's going to ever help me. And now we have our female and masculine energies out to play in balance, in unison. And look what happens. Holy crap, look at the money. Look at the abundance. Look at the security. Look at the stability. And that all begins with you taking your power back. This, I feel, if this was a bonus read, Libra, honestly, I feel this is the outcome right here. It would be your outcome up here. Near future is star reverse, death reverse, like a Wheel of Fortune reverse, where you feel like you're literally dying in this situation if you don't break free. And the King of Cups here, the King of Cups is the masculine energy. Your Ace of Cups is trying so hard to come out to override your Emperor reverse. It's amazing. I'm pulling so many of the female kings and emperors here. So this, where we have unison, a male emperor reverse in the past. Now we have a female emperor reverse in the future, near future. But in between all of this negativity and reverse cards, we have somebody who never gave up on themselves. Somebody who said, I am going to live to fight another day. King of Cups is a lot of stability. I feel like, Libra, when you get to this place, you will never be like this again. These people had you drowning in your own life like this. And it's like this poor little friend would keep an umbrella because it was like it was always raining in your world with these people. And so King of Cups set herself free, see the birds, or himself free. And I feel like this is you even helping other people. Maybe some of you even have that job, or you will have that job where you help maybe abusers, or you just help people in need. That's just a side thing. But this is you saying, you know what? I am never going to be in a place where I can't help myself again. And I feel like it's the seed of hope within you that you've kept so deep within is what actually ends up changing these cards like this, because I actually feel this is going to change. You know why I feel like it's going to change? Because your Two of Pentacles is out here. And if you remember what I said about the Two of Pentacles, Libra, especially on this card with the infinity, I always explain the Two of Pentacles is like the second hand in the clock. And the second hand needs to move to make everything else move. Well, these people kept your second hand from moving. And this is the card of, this is when people go on depression medicine or anxiety medicine, and they're on medicines. Now, there is definitely people with chemical imbalances. I don't want to throw shade on that one. But there is a lot of people who are on medicines because of situational depression. And the situational is because you're being buried in other people's negative karma, negative energy. And now with this King of Swords and your King of Cups, it's kind of like that seed of hope. It's like a hand coming up from a ground. You are still here. And that's your second hand. Because your second hand is moving, think of this as a clock. This was like the 6 o'clock at the bottom. Because the second hand is moving, this is starting to move up. And you know what else does that? The Wheel of Fortune, because that's here too. Life is a wheel, and sometimes you're at the bottom of the wheel, and sometimes you're at the top. And Libra, you have been at the bottom of the wheel and got stuck. It's kind of like a nightmare adventure land, you know, like those Ferris wheels that get stuck at the top. You got stuck at the bottom of the wheel for a very long time with nobody putting that gear to get you moving again. And maybe you have somebody helping you, maybe it's tarot, but something put a fire under your ass to get this going again. And because you dare to Take a chance on yourself. That's what gets everything moving again. That's what gets you going for your dreams. Some of you, it feels sudden. It really feels, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Tower. It really feels sudden that you decide just to break free. Because in the near future, like I said, we had the Death reverse, the King of Cups upright, and an Emperor reverse. It's kind of like an energy that wants you stuck so bad. They want you to be like them so bad. They want you to stay where they are so bad. And you're like, no, I'm rising above you because that's just who I am. And no wonder we have a Justice reverse. I made such a mess and we didn't even clarify. I'm thinking we're clarifying. Jesus. No wonder we have a Justice reverse. Because this is you saying, you know what, Justice reverse and World reverse. I don't know, but I can't be in this energy anymore. Because this is your card and it's reversed. You can't even stand. It's like you don't even feel like yourself anymore. You're watching your life go by, and that's what the Four of Cups is, watching your life go by. But somewhere, the magician inside you changes it all. This is hope. This is power. This feels honestly like a Tower moment comes in. I just feel like it's just this big push for change, and Libra is just changing the game. Let me put all this back. So I for some reason I was thinking we're at the end and where I can really mess it up. I cannot mess it up yet. So we have this, and this. Yeah. And this goes up here. Like I said, it's not a bonus reading, but it feels like it because that's your outcome. Where you are up here, you got the two kings, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords. And you know what this is, Libra? This is Emperor mode. This is Emperor mode. This even could be your mom and dad, male and female, right? But I really feel like this is you. This masculine energy, you were emasculated for so long, and then because of that, the female energy within you is where you create, where you love, where you have this King of Cups, where you're free to love who you want, where you're free to do and live your life the way you want to live it. And because of this push of energy, now we have all these kings coming out, which is the Emperor, and they're all upright, which is beautiful. You're taking your power back from, look at that, Justice and Five of Wands, or was it Justice reverse and a Five of Wands reverse, depending on how I hold it, how my hands were at the moment, because like I said, it kept turning like a wheel. And now I dropped it. The magician wants, sorry Libra, the magician wants to stay out so bad. You're taking your power back to shut this shit down. People who just wanted to create conflict to keep you from leaving. That's what that feels like. It really feels like that. All right, let's get going. I can't believe I didn't even clarify this and it's almost 20 minutes. Oh my gosh, Libra. All right, what's a Star reverse and the Five of Wands reverse for my Librans? The Star reverse and the Five of Wands reverse for my Librans. What is this? The Star reverse and the Five of Wands reverse. It is the Five of Cups. But Scorpionic energy. I feel like that's you with this Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. Cancer into Scorpio. It feels like it's just followed you. Maybe you felt like a rain cloud's followed you your entire life. And there was no hope to have your third chapter in your life to be the best yet. And you're just like, yeah, Stacy, that's a pipe dream. But is it? Is it, Libra? Because if you don't help yourself, we've learned that nobody else, no ship is just going to suddenly appear and pull you out. No stacks of money is just going to fall onto the couch and say, here you go. This is a Libra saying, you know, I have to change this. I can't deal with this anymore. What is this Four of Cups here? Reason for the reading. What is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, King of Swords. And the King of Swords, the female was up here. Again, your female and males are coming out to play. This is taking a lot of control back. This is putting boundaries up so you can find out where your happiness lies. This wish fulfillment, the stars around you, could be as big as moving across country to follow your dreams, or it could be just moving out of your mom and dad's house, or living away from them, but not allowing them to control your life anymore. You know, all of us have different perceptions of what a wish fulfillment is, right? It doesn't always mean everybody's going to be multimillionaires, but would you settle for happiness? Because that's what it is. What is this Four of Cups and the King of Swords? Magician. Yeah, you're taking back your power. And I feel like you're doing a lot of cutting. I just feel like for the first time you found your voice, Libra. That's what this feels like. You found your voice and you're no longer afraid of, you don't care about who thinks what you have to say is not worthwhile. Or because you know what? They're just afraid. They're jealous. They're just afraid of your power, which is why they kept you so small. What is this? Oh, my nose is itching so bad. What is this Four of Pentacles and the Emperor reversed in the past? The Four of Pentacles and the Emperor reversed in the past. And the Star reverse on the same line. Star reverse, Star reverse. But then the King of Swords says, you know what? I have to take control to make that star upright. And like that's where you end up. I love it. What is this Knight of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles? The Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Pentacles upright, and the High Priestess upright. What is that? The Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Nine of Pentacles upright, and the High Priestess. And the Two of Pentacles. Now, if this was a bonus read, it would be next to each other up here. So your Two of Pentacles are actually in unison together. Your King of Swords are in unison. I mean, they're not in unison, but they're in unison on the table. Your King and Queen, your two kings, the female and the male King of Pentacles, are upright. This is you. This could be a Libra that could be like in your 40s or in your 50s, and you'll be like, you're finally living your life. You're finally not afraid to speak. You're finally able to shut out the people who held you back, the people who wanted to see you fail. You're rising above the competition. You're rising above to see people for who they really are. And you realize, why did I hold myself underwater for so long by these tiny, tiny little people? Because even this Emperor, I feel like you had the power all along, like that elephant. You had the power all along to kick these people in the face, but yet you stood because out of loyalty to stand still, so they can still. Do you see the strings? So they can still try to control your life. But with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, those strings go both ways, like energy. If they attach to you and they're holding it, one yank from you affects their life. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, one yank from you is now going to affect their life. Does that make sense? That's the thing, when you wish someone ill will or even goodwill, it's a transfer of energy where there's a weight on this side, there's you on this side, and there's them. So people who've been affecting your life negatively and you've been allowing it, they've been like yanking the string, and then you kind of are affected by it. But you yank that string and you can pull them wherever you want. And that's where it's kind of like they screw themselves. Because now whatever you're going to do is going to make them even appear as powerless as they've always been. And that, yeah, it's actually quite amazing. Wish I could be a fly on the wall when that happens. Everybody loves an underdog story. Okay, what is the Death reverse? The King of Cups upright and the Emperor up. Well, now she's upright. I guess I moved her upright. Death reverse, King of Cups, and the Emperor upright. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You never lost this worth, but you just never were able to talk about it. So this is a Libra. Let's just say this is in your family. Maybe you're the youngest one, and you could draw really well. But you had an older sibling who could sing really well or could do something real well, and all the attention was on to them. And anything you did, it looked like you were competing. But you're not trying to compete. You just wanted to be recognized for who you are. And they couldn't do that. And this is your moment to shine, because it's kind of like you realize you've been dulling your shine to make other people feel better about themselves, but you're no longer going to sacrifice your future and happiness. And now, because we have a King of Cups, and now here's the Queen of Cups. We have a lot of true pairs on the board, which how I see it is these are aspects of yourself. Is it a relationship? It could be, but this is, to me, is beyond just a relationship kind of storyline. This is you finding you're healing that masculine side of you. That is the take charge. I'm going to live my life. I don't care what people think. And your female side of you saying, I want to create. I want abundance. I want this house. I don't want to feel bad for wanting more in life. That's why it's important. Everybody has those two sides in them. Okay, what is this? Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor and the Death reverse. And the Emperor taking control. Actually, no, it's the Hierophant. The Hierophant. You know what's interesting? Remember, and here's the Nine of Pentacles and the Justice reverse. wow, I just got like a far future storyline here. But you know, with this Hierophant, the same people who held you down are going to be looking up to you in the future, Libra. Look at that. These people, these little people, are these same people who've been affecting your life. And you taking your power back. And like I said, now you're yanking their string. They're going to come to you because they need something in the future. They're going to come here and offer something. You were a Knight of Pentacles up here, reverse. You were, wow. It's like a bird whose wings were clipped up here. But now they're going to try to offer something and keep trying, but you're Justice reversed. You're just not feeling it. You're just not feeling it. You won't have time for this anymore because you're a Four Cups reversed now. You're no longer that Libra is sitting under the tree thinking, oh my gosh, why does this happen to me? You have no time for it. Not even for thoughts of your past. Four Cups reversed, you're no longer sitting under that tree. You're in Wand, you're in Pentacle mode, you're in creation mode, you're in abundance mode, you're trying to live your best life yet. And for some of you, that's about helping other people in need. Because I do feel like you're healers out there. Yeah, this is really great. I do feel like the same people who held you down, Libra, are the same people who are going to come to you because they're going to want something from you. And you are not going to be feeling it. I'm serious. Justice reverse. You're not going to be feeling it. You might be saying, here's that umbrella you made me, take shelter with. I still have that somewhere. You can go. You can have that. That's all I can give you right now. All right, my Librans, that is what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I will see you next week. Yeah, have a great weekend, guys. Take care.